Welcome to Optics 3 Debates. Today we are going to debate about daytime usable illumination. This is something there is a lot of scopes, rifle scopes, which have illuminated reticle, but only a small part of them has a daytime bright illumination, so that you're able to see the illumination during the bright daytime. And Andras here with me, he covered most of the questions we received on this topic. So please, what are the main questions from our customers regarding this matter?
I've accumulated the questions regarding this topic, and the first question that popped up the most commonly was, why is daytime illumination important?
Well, it's usually important because it's much easier to do a rapid target acquisition and aiming if you have only a red point in the middle of the field of view. Because usually if you have a dark black reticle, you have to concentrate more on the reticle and the target than if you only have a bright red dot. With a bright red dot, you just see the target and put the dot on the target, and that's it. With a reticle, you need a lot more of concentration, and you need more time. It's more difficult, and so on. So it's easier to do rapid target acquisition and shoot in I would say in hectic conditions with a daytime bright illumination than without it.
I can see that we have three rifle scopes here of the wide angle type. Is a daylight illumination a must-have for this type of rifle scopes?
As we see, we have all the devices here that have daytime bright illumination. In red dots, this is logical, because if you don't see the red dot, then
it's nothing. Yeah.
It's nothing. So all the red dots have a daytime bright illumination. With rifle scopes, generally only wide angle rifle scopes need daytime bright illumination. Either hunting, for driven hunts, where it's logical, because with the driven hunt you have a game which runs, and when you look with both eyes open through the scope, you just concentrate on the game, and the brains itself, they concentrate on the red dot, because the red dot is the only thing what you see. There is a reticle in these rifle scopes, but basically you concentrate only on the red dot. The mind itself does this. You don't see the reticle, you only see the red dot. And if we said with the hunting wide angle scopes for driven hunts, you need a red dot, which is daytime bright, illuminated in the reticle, and also with the CQB, with the tactical wide angle rifle scopes, you also need daytime bright illuminations. If they lack this feature, they are a lot less usable. If they have only the reticle in a wide angle rifle scopes like this Yukon, the illumination intensity of this Yukon is somewhere in between twilight and daytime usable. It's problematic, because then you need to concentrate on the reticle, which is much harder.
For a rifle scope of a wide angle type that's suitable for a driven hunt, the daytime bright dot is one of the most important factors.
The scope has to have it. It has to have one-time magnification, and it has to have daytime bright illumination. That are the two conditions that the scope is really usable on driven hunts or on any rapid shooting on the rapid moving targets.
You said that some of the wide angle type rifle scopes do not have a daytime bright illumination. What I want to know is the price here the factor? Are the cheaper rifle scopes of the wide angle type without the daytime bright illumination?
There is quite a lot of rifle scopes at the market at the moment which are priced lower than 500 euros, which have problems. They have illumination which is bright, it's even too bright for low light use, but it's not really bright enough for a fully daytime use, because this is a common example, and there are many like this. If there are clouds, and if you are in the forest and so on, you will be able to see the illumination even in daytime. But when you are using it on a sunny, bright day, then you'll have problems. You will not be able to see the illumination, the dot in the reticle illuminated enough. And this, I would say, the limit is at around 500 euros at the moment. Most of the scopes below this price usually have problems. They don't have the intensity high enough for the reticle illumination. Those which are more expensive, like this Doctor, Noblex now, when you're above 1000 euros, they they all provide with a daytime bright
So it's quite
illumination.
logical. This rifle scopes cost roughly 450 euros. It's still
Something like that.
some below the border of 500 euros.
Yeah, true.
Okay, the next question. So I see that we have here a red dot.
Red
Red
dots,
dots operate on
wide
1
angle
times
scopes.
magnification.
Yeah.
We have the wide angle type, which naturally the magnification starts at 1 times and goes up. We also have, we could say, an outsider here, Victor V8. This is not a rifle scope that would run on 1 times magnification. It starts at 1.8.
Yeah.
But it features a daytime bright illumination. Is this necessary?
No, it's not. This is a simple question. In scopes which are meant for, like this one, it's an all-rounder, also for low light and for stalking and so on. And they don't need daytime bright illumination. There is no use for such illumination in this scope because the starting magnification is already too high for driven hunts and so on. But nevertheless, because the technology advanced was so rapid in the last couple of years in this field, all premium rifle scopes of this category, even with a 56mm objective lens or even with size with 60mm objective lens, they still feature daytime illumination.
So we could say that they included it because it was possible.
Yeah, but in essence, in low light, in dusk and dawn, in low light situations, you don't need such high brightness of the illumination of the reticle. But Zeiss does it, Swarovski does it, Leica does it, Schmidt and Bender does it. At the moment, everybody does it, even though in this, everything what is above 42mm, it's useless. Well, useless. There is no need to have it, of course, but because these rifle scopes have everything, they also have daytime bright illumination of the reticle.
I see, and that will be all from my side. Thank you.
I think we covered most of the things. If we forgot anything, please use comments below this video or send us an email, and normally please subscribe.
Thank you.